You know something? I find it so crazy. This device right here can make your life if you allow it to. It can make and break your life. Whatever you want it to do, you can do whatever you want. You see, I got ChatGPT right here. I don't think people understand. Your phone can allow for you to go in a place of positive change or go in a place of negative or even worse, stagnant change. People get so they get so upset over the idea of negatively changing that they forget that the worst possible kind of change that you can have is no change at all. You stay the same, you stay stagnant. And that is something that I personally don't like seeing on other people, and especially myself. I don't like seeing people stagnate. That's the worst kind. I'd rather see you go down either a positive path or a negative path, because at least you're going somewhere. If you're stagnant the whole time, your life is just one the whole time, no progression, no regression, nothing, no lessons being learned. Uh-uh. I operate off a mentality of I don't see loss, so I don't perceive loss. If you don't see loss, you can't perceive it. I don't allow the conception of loss to enter my mind, so I don't see loss. I see lessons all around. So anytime another person will be like, "Oh, you lost," no, I learned something, which leads me into my next topic. The main topic for today, as y'all see, I'm free flowing, freestyling this video. I like calling it free flowing. I'm in a focused Zen kind of state. You can't multitask. Time and time again, I see people thinking that they can do 17 tasks at once when it's no. The most successful people I've ever seen and studied, and reading what I read so far, I'm nowhere the best reader. I'm nowhere close to the best reader. I don't know everything. Don't get it twisted. I don't know everything. But the most successful people I've seen stay focused on one consistent thing for a long period of time. The second I removed all these other distractions out of my space, whether it's what I watched, whether it's what I listened to for the most part, what I let into my subconscious or unconscious mind, I've been receiving so many more ideas and thinking of way more important uses of my mind, like this video. I want to teach you that multitasking isn't the way to success or to happiness in life. When it comes to life, when people focus on so many negative things in life and they focus on all these other things at the same time, your brain is getting warped into different areas of things to focus on, so your brain naturally loses its power more and more, which allows you to be susceptible to temptation. Sorry, there's a hair on my shit. But when you allow yourself to remove all those and focus on one thing at a time, it allows you to have way more success in that one specific thing, which in turn can change the trajectory of your whole entire life. Multitasking at its core is just switching your attention to something. I see people who have these 6 monitor setups when one widescreen monitor can get just as much done. If you're focused on trading and you have 6 monitors, bro, just get a big monitor and just split the screen. There's a split screen feature on Windows for a reason, or Mac. I'm pretty sure. I need to make sure that. But people need to understand that you can't be focused on trading and at the same time looking at this next business venture over here like this. No, you have to stay focused on one specific thing. If you're working out, just focus on working out. Let the music flow and focus on getting the workout done. If you're trying to talk to people, focus on talking to people. Don't focus on the next thing you have to get done. When it comes to negativity, don't even think about negativity. Don't even focus on negativity. Negativity doesn't matter. It is a construct in your mind if you allow it to be. You could remove the concept of negativity out your mind and focus on the positive. You can find positive in anything. It's a beautiful day outside, y'all. It's a beautiful day outside. Like, the sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the squirrels are looking for their food and everything. Like, it's a beautiful day outside, guys. The phone has become an environment for people. They live on their phones. The phone is another house to you guys. It's another place of refuge. When you can allow the phone to be a tool, something of use, something that could further you in whatever endeavors you have set forth in the future. You can use it to push you further. Instead, you allow it to push you to regress you or keep you stagnant. I'm not gonna cut anything out of this video. If I'm stuttering, I'm stuttering. Your attention trains your mind. We have forgot, and we were never taught how to train our minds. Your mind, just like your biceps or your abs or anything, is a muscle of its own, and you have to focus and train your mind to take it to where you want it to go. People leave their subconscious open. That's part of multitasking. You do not need to multitask. We were not designed as humans to be focusing on 7 things at once. We need to live in the moment more and the focus of what we were set to do at that exact moment and focus on that. And once we complete that, then we focus on another one thing. The phone needs to be used as a tool. You know what I'm saying? We need to stop doom scrolling so much. We need to stop being on all these negative focuses and all these things. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a reason why negativity sells, because negativity keeps you in a place of negative emotions and a negative mindset. And if you stay in a negative mindset where you're trapped by this negative mindset, you can't box out and be a positive person. So you have to remove that negative mindset. You know, I'm going all over the place, but fuck it. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? People, like I was saying, people need to use the phone as a tool. You can remove all the negative things and use it as, okay, I wake up at this time. Okay, I could use AI to help me learn a lesson for this. Okay, I could do this, set a timer for this deep work session. Oh, I can brick my phone and put my phone away, or I could, like I did in this video, use my phone as an example for what I'm trying to set forth and help to teach people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not forcing anybody to do anything. I'm just merely suggesting an idea that I think would benefit you if you even attempt it. I would be happy, I'd be so proud of you if you even attempted. And if you failed, so be it. That's how it is when you first try something new. You not fail, you learn. You learn. When you first start something, you learn. You never ever fully succeed at it at first. You learn, and then from there you grow and build and build and build. But we have got to stop thinking that we can multitask. People have taken such pride in saying, I could do 3 things at once. Okay, but are you proficient in all 3 of those things? Is everything you do at the best it can be? Or is it 3 things you could do subpar to okay at, and so it makes you look better than other people? And are you doing it for the validation of other people or the validation of yourself? I feel like that's another thing that multitasking allows you to do. It allows you to say that you're this high-level person who can do all this productivity work and do 4, 5, 6 things at once for the external validation of other people. Because I'm telling you right now, if you keep multitasking, it's not going to take you anywhere. Do one thing at a time for a long period of time, and that will take you way more further than if you were to just do 16 things at once and try and get as much done as possible. Another thing is, people don't know when to stop. I have made it intentional that I stop at certain points. When I know, even if I know I could do more, I purposely stop myself because I don't want to burn myself out. Because if I think I could do more and I start doing more, then I think I could do even more, or I could do even more. I could. You keep going until you're burnt out, and now you don't have any energy reserves for the next day. So it really messes up the flow of everything, and you can't mess up the flow. The flow is where it's at, people. I'm telling you right now, you can't let multitasking, removing all sources of multitasking, allow for the flow. The flow. I can tell you personally, right? At my most unproductive, I was trying to do 17 things at once. I had 17 business ideas. I can tell you right now, I had 17, I'm exaggerating, but like 10, 12 business ideas. I still have them on my notebooks. I had 12 ideas and I was trying to do all of them at once. I was working, I was in school. I'm still kind of in school, but I was doing all these things at once, and bro, I was burnt trying to build my best body, and I was so focused on doing all these things at once, and also obsessing over the outcome of these things, that I led to making little to no progress on anything. The version of the album I was gonna drop didn't drop. Shit ain't dropped, nigga. I was so burnt out from focusing on all these different things at once that I feel like I lost myself. And it only took for things to happen in recent times that made me realize and take a step back and say, what happened for me to get to where I'm at? And how could I reverse that? And how can I change one day at a time to where I want to be? And for me that was not cutting off people, but like distancing myself from people that I had no business being around. I still have respect for them, I still have love for them, but right now I just don't need to be in their presence. I took a step back from everything right now, and I started just focusing on what mattered. There's an ad playing in the background, but I don't really care. People don't understand that like you have to stay focused on the one thing you're trying to get at that specific time and place. You can focus on 17 business ideas, I guess. If you have the willpower to do that, then do that. Do that. I promise you. I'm happy for you. But you better have a time and place for all those 17 business ideas at one point in time, because if you try and do all that in one go, you're not doing nothing. You're not getting anything done. I promise you, you're going to make little progress. If you remove and focus on one thing and limit that thing to a specific time set. So let's say you have a business idea, right? And you want to work on it every single day. If you dedicate yourself only 4 hours, 2 to 4 hours max, no more, no less. Gone are the days of this 80-hour work week. We're doing 13 hours of straight focus work in a day. Are we serious? Come on, y'all. Like, let's be so for real. You could do that. You know what I'm saying? If you take pride in that, respect to you. But like, you're just gonna feel empty, unless that makes you happy. Then that shit makes you happy, right? I want to understand how people do that further, for sure. But if you just sit there and just do for 4 hours a day, you can make a lot more progress than people who do 16 hours a day or do 17 things in one day. I promise you that. If you just remove all the unnecessary stuff, you can make a lot more progress than somebody who's trying to do all these things in one day. I promise you that. I can promise you that. Limit it to make it so 2 things happen. You remove the ability to lose the, how do I put this? You remove what you need. You remove what can lower your energy. There we go. You remove what you remove what lowers your energy. So stop doing all these excess hours and stuff, and you make it intentional that you're focused on this one thing for this one specific set of time, and that is the time that you do it every single day as best as you can every single day, and you just, the rest of the day is just to relax or get the other things done, that the minuscule things. If you do things that take the least amount of steps but move you the furthest every single day, you will move a lot further than do the things that end up with you having 1 or 2 steps forward and then 4 steps backward every single time. If you cut down and subtract, reduce what doesn't need to be done every single day and have it set for a specific day or something else, and only do the things that can forward you every single time, you will make a lot more progress, because you removed all these excess steps and all these excess energy you're spending on this one thing. When you intentionally have a set time when you do things and a set time limit to when you stop, you're at your 100% through that time, and then that's it. Even if you are in the zone, stop. I promise you're going to thank me for saying stop. But I went all over the place. But leading back to my main topic, this phone, or that's MacBook, or my computer behind me, or any device that you have, can either build or break your life if you allow it to. Multitasking is not something that was meant for humanity to do, and we need to stop acting like it's a good thing. People have made hustle culture such a worshiping, like they worship hustle culture, and it's such a negative thing. It's a negative thing because you're doing it for external validation. You're not doing it because you genuinely love working on something. You're doing it because you want other people to say, oh, he's a hard worker. Oh, she's a hard worker. Oh, they're a hard worker. When you will be a lot further if you focus on one thing at a time and have an intentional time to do it. I promise you. As I was saying though, before, as to end off this video, right, as a sort of what I'm trying to get across is multitasking won't get you far in what you're trying to do. These devices can, if done right and used correctly, get you to your goals if you allow it to. It can also break your life if you allow it to. You need to stop multitasking and focus on one intentional thing every single day that will move you towards your goal every single day. People have no purpose anymore. They have no goals, man. People are so negative all the time. Like, where's the happy people at, bro? I see people around me, some of my closest friends, bro, like, they're walking around. I said I was going to end the video, but I have to get this last part. Like, I see them walking around, like, I'm talking, and they're saying, bro, I'm going to stop being on my phone. I'm going to stop me and stay focused. I catch them. We're in a study session. I look over. They're on their phones again, trying to show me a meme. I'm like, dude, like, you just said you wanted to stop being on your phone, and you back on your phone, my nigga. Like, what? And it's just like, damn. Like, can y'all go, like, a little bit without being on y'all phones? You feel what I'm saying? Like, just get off y'all phones. But I'm going to end the video right here. Multitasking is not good for humanity. You can use your devices to create or break you. And the worst thing you want to do in life is stagnate. Please stop multitasking. I love y'all.